Thank you very much and a very warm welcome to the Weather Desk. Time for us to look at those conditions of the country. But before we do that, please let us remind you that please send your morning pictures wherever you are. We want to see how the sun is rising. And please do remember, do send where the location and also the name of the person who's sending that picture so that we can showcase them on the show. Now, looking at our conditions for today, it is quite a clear day. It's moved toward the central parts of the country. As we move towards the northwest, stretching into Gauteng, that interior of the Free State and also Northern Cape. It is going to be a cloudy day as we move toward the southern parts of South Africa, especially over the Western Cape, stretching into the Eastern Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, all the way into Mpumalanga and also Limpopo. Also expecting some morning fog patches over that interior of Mpumalanga, stretching into KwaZulu-Natal, all the way into that interior of the Eastern Cape, and also places such as Alexandra Bay and also Springbok. So please, let's be careful as we know that visibility will be reduced because of those morning fog patches for today. Looking at a bit of warnings, we're still expecting a level 2 warning of some damaging interior wind as we move towards parts of the northwest Free State and to that interior of the Northern Cape. Remember, it is a level 2, meaning high likelihood of those damaging interior winds happening, but it will cause minor impacts over those areas. Those impacts, we are talking possibilities of runaway for fair conditions because temperatures are increasing and also it's dry over those areas, especially over the Northern Cape, stretching into Free State and to the northern interior of the Eastern Cape for today. Looking at our provinces in detail, we start off with Gauteng. It is going to be a mild day for today over Gauteng, Johannesburg and Pretoria, expecting an average of 30. Limpopo, it's going to be a hot day as we move towards places such as Mukopane, and we're expecting a high of 31. Overall, it is quite warm over Musina, Giani and Palabora. We're expecting a high of 29. Mpumalanga for tomorrow, also expecting mild conditions over that province, an average of 28 over Middleburg and Emalahleni. Mbombela a little bit hot for today with a high of 31. KwaZulu-Natal also expecting a mild day, especially over Durban and Richards Bay with those cloudy conditions as we move towards Pietermaritzburg. We're expecting a high of 28. Eastern Cape for tomorrow, also expecting mild conditions, especially over the coast, over East London and also over Gqeberha. Remember, we do have an onshore flow, meaning that it will be chilly because windy conditions are expected over that coast. Moving towards the Western Cape for tomorrow, cool conditions over Cape Town with a high of 21. George at a maximum of 26. Runaway fire conditions are expected over most of that interior of the Northern Cape. Springbok at 27. Kuruman and Kimberley expecting a hot day for today. We're expecting those damaging winds as we move towards places such as Welkom and also Bloemfontein. It is going to be a hot day for today with Welkom peaking at 32. Warm conditions over Bethlehem with a maximum of 29. We do have that warning of level 2 of damaging interior winds over most of that interior of the northwest for today. Meaning that it's going to be very hard over those areas because of those windy conditions, and also those windy conditions are fueling fire conditions. So please just make sure that if you see any sign of smoke over those areas, you report to the local authorities. It is going to be a hot day over Mahikeng and Tosca. We're expecting a high of 32. That's all the weather I have for you. Stay tuned to Morning Live.